Hey, how's it going? Big Yumbo here. Yesterday on eBay, I had what I would call a perfect day. It was this day right here. We did $1,087 in sales. Finally, getting a couple $1,000 days here after my vacation. Stores turning back on. Here's the breakdown for yesterday. So I figured I'd just show you what I sold to have this perfect day. But $1,087 in sales. 30 sold with an average sale price of $36 per item, which I think that's perfect because, the $6 you take off of the 30, that's like your shipping. You're going to spend like $8 an item. Yeah, after fees, you're going to make like almost $20 per item, which is pretty cool. A lot of bad items, a lot of good items. So let's look at what we sold. First item is a pair of public rec pants. These ones sold on an offer for $30. I'm very inclined to accept $30 offers because, as I said, $30 is like my perfect number. Even though these were listed for $45. But in my experience, public rec can kind of sit for a while. These I listed on July 29th, so they were only up for a week. But one of the things with public rec is they recently changed all their styles for their pants. They still make like the same pants, but they changed the styles. Like these ones are called the Deal Maker, where they were probably called like the Everyday or something like that before. Now they're called the Deal Maker. So if you change your pants to the new style names, they will sell quicker. For public rec. Public Rec's generally a pretty good brand. Here's a pair of Carhartt pants. Nothing special here. Not good ones. They are FR, but they got a bunch of stains and fading. Like, not in a good way. They're just not... It's not a good pair of Carhartt pants. Listed them again on July 29th. And they sold for $17 plus shipping. A Vineyard Vines shirt. Got this one at the flea market for $1. Girlfriend found it for me. I don't usually pick up this brand, but if it's $1, I might consider it. Listed on July 29th again. Took an offer for $16.05. Whoa, what's going on here? Let's close out some tabs. An Affliction shirt. Probably paid a couple bucks for this. I found it on a new rack. Listed it higher than I would usually price these. Listed on July 27th. It sold for $30.50 plus shipping. Pretty quick too. I guess this would be a Y2K aesthetic. Kids love this. It's not a Y2K shirt. I'm pretty sure this is pretty modern. I told you this brand was good. Psychology. This pair of bib shorts, they're actually women's. I listed on July 26th. And they sold for $33 plus $6 shipping on an offer. Yeah, they're just bib shorts. And usually if the inner part is pink, like for cycling stuff, there's a lot of flamboyant colors, but I usually base the gender on the padding on the crotch. Just try to give you some information there. This brand is super duper good. I get ads on Instagram for this brand all the time. They make these like short shorts that are kind of like a double front with like a waxed front. They're super cool. They're kind of like the Patagonia stand-up shorts, but they've got like a double front on them. And I kind of would honestly like to have a pair of them, but I found this in the bins. Nobody knows what this brand is here, so I was able to grab it. I felt it immediately, knew it was wool, and that it was probably pretty good. And then I remembered, I keep getting ads for that brand, Amundsen. Their shorts, I think, are the best item. There was no solds for this specific item, and it was damaged because there's supposed to be a logo right here, which got removed. I just threw it up for a random high price, and it sold for $75 plus $10.99 shipping. I listed it on July 24th, so it sold in like 10 days or so. Amundsen Sports. Pretty good. Silver jeans. Let's see, I listed these on July 23rd. I pick up pretty much all of them. They sold for $30 plus shipping. Not much to say about that one. I just pick up pretty much all the silver jeans I find. Same with like BKE. Found this one at the bins. A lot more bins finds recently, which is sweet. Bringing down the average cost of goods. This one sold for $32 plus shipping. I was thinking this would be more like a $50 hoodie. It's smart wool, by the way. But there's like a lot of wear on the... It doesn't look that bad in the photos, but they're pretty worn on the cuffs. Anyways, the smart wool, it's pretty good, especially if you find it in the bins with no holes. Pair of Wrangler jeans sold for full price $28.88. These aren't vintage, they're modern, but they're iconic, and they're in a good size 34-32. And the color black. So consider looking into those. Sold some military pants. These are your Gore-Tex, like rain pants. See, it says Gore-Tex right there. These sell pretty slow during the summer. I still pick them all up because during the winter they seem to fly off the shelf, but they still do sell during the summer. I got $45 plus shipping for this pair. And they sell better in different camo patterns like woodland there. Like if you find them in Air Force, Tiger Stripe, which is what I always find them in, they don't sell that great. A pair of cool pants. I just shipped these ones out. These ones reeked of cologne. And I sold out of... I washed them multiple times. It never came out. I sold another 2 pairs to another guy for like $18 a piece. And he said, "What detergent did you use on these? They smell great." And I told him, "Did you read the listing? It said it's cologne that I couldn't get out." But he actually liked the smell. So hopefully this guy likes the smell as well. I did not like the smell. That's why I listed them cheap. But still got full price $25.88 on these. So he probably didn't read about the smell. A pair of vintage Anchor Blue baggy shorts. These ones actually were baggy. I accepted a pretty low offer on these, I think. $23. Just to get them moving out the door. I looked in my store at all my oldest items. I just ran a super big sale. Markdown stuff up to 80% off. And a lot of things that were getting marked down, a lot of the oldest items were Anchor Blue. So, Anchor Blue is not good anymore. Well, it's not bad. But it's not like... It used to be like the baggy jean. I think the baggy jean, aside from Jenko's, is probably South Pole. It was Anchor Blue for a while. Then it was Levi's Silver Tabs. Then Jenko's took off. And now like the cheaper baggy jean is South Pole. South Poles are the ones. Yeah. That's all my opinion. I'm not 19 years old, so I can't. That's just based on my sales. Pair of military pants. These ones sold for $11.90. This I got in a big estate auction things. I didn't choose these. I wouldn't go out and buy these, but they were profitable still because I paid about $3 per item on everything in that. Another pair of cool pants. Sold for $30 plus shipping. They got marked down 10%, and then there was an offer on top of that. These ones are the convertible pants. I'll pay up a little more for the convertible ones rather than just like the basic ones. Or I like the vintage, like the thick, almost denim-y vintage patina dye ones. If they've got a cool fade on them, can be pretty good too. But overall, cool pants aren't the $50 banger that they used to be. I'll still grab them, 100% though. Military pants, these ones are OG 507s. They sold on an offer for $38. Some people call these Baker pants. They're the same style as the OG 107s. It's just a slightly different color. And the OG 507s are made of a polyester blend. So they kind of feel like Levi's Stay Pressed pants, if you've ever felt those. They are dated 1978. See, DLA 100, and that number in the middle there is 78. These sell great. They're not as cool as the OG 107s, though, in my opinion. Lululemon jackets. This one sold pretty cheap, I think. Let's see. $25. It's kind of an ugly color. Listed on April 8th, so it's been a while. Got marked down 20% plus the offer. Stain on the sleeve. Yeah. Not bad. Let's see. Sold a pair of vintage Levi's. What are these? 507s. These ones to me look like the polyester ones, which I don't like. They don't sell as well. They're stretchy. You can just kind of tell by the material that they're partially polyester. Where's the tag? I wouldn't say they suck, yeah, but not as good in my opinion. Sold for $30 still, plus shipping. So, not bad. Oakley board shorts. I believe I sold these for $15. 15 plus shipping, yeah. They're just basic board shorts. Probably got them for super duper cheap, or I wouldn't have grabbed these. Modern Oakley stuff, in my opinion, kind of sucks. You see a lot of people like on Instagram grabbing modern Oakley stuff and then calling it Y2K. So maybe I should have called this Y2K, even though that would be a lie. Pair of Levi's in a bad size and a bad cut. Sold for $22.94 plus shipping. It's a bad size because it's a 42-30. Big waist, little inseam. New with tags, which is probably the only reason this ever sold. And it's a 550, which is just not a good cut right now. 5 years ago, 550s, 560s, terrific. But 550s today are garbage. I pass on the made in USA ones sometimes. I still pick them up if they're black and they're in a really good size, but generally I just don't ever buy them. They suck. LL Bean pants. These are going to get progressively worse, I think. Sold for $14.35. Yeah, they're just some LL Bean pants. $14.35 plus shipping. Lululemon shorts, $15.55 plus shipping. 511 tactical shorts. So these things, they get marked down progressively in my store. The oldest items are 80% off, then they're 70% off, then they're 60% off, then they're 50% off, then 40, then 30, then 20, then 10, based on how long they've been in the store. So I really don't care what it is. I try not to even look through, because you can look through and you can say, oh, I need to relist this. The way I do it is I just don't even look at it. Pair of Polo Ralph Lauren pants sold for $14. These should have been better. They are seersucker, but they've been listed since August 21st, 2023, almost a full year. If it's been listed that long, just get rid of it. July 21st, over a year, Johnny O shirt. Is there something wrong with this? Tiny stain on the front. That's all it takes for this shitty Johnny O not to sell. Not all Johnny O is bad. I should have done this as the first photo. Maybe at a slight angle. Yeah, but just, and it's cotton. It's not even it's not the nice performance material. So that's another reason it sucked. And then the oldest item in my store, I was super excited to sell this. It was on the first box right in the front. A crew shirt. And I thought this might have been good when I grabbed it over a year and a half ago, because I was selling a bunch of crew jeans at the time, which are some like skinny skater jeans. I really don't grab them anymore. Yeah, but this thing sold for $3.18. That was nice of them to pay full price, because it was already 80% off. Yeah, and it's not even in good condition. It has a huge hole on the front. This is what happens when you go to the bins and you like just start grabbing everything. So when I go to the bins now, I'll leave empty-handed like every other day, because I only grab stuff that I would grab if I was in the thrift store. And I don't even look for that stuff. At the bins now, I only look for like bangers. Cool, great stuff. I think that's the way to do it. Otherwise, you end up with stuff like this. You start like negotiating with yourself about why you can buy this. So now I'm just going there looking for like, I found a nice Carhartt jacket the other day. Guy tried to buy it from me right there on the spot. Find a lot of good military jackets. You've seen a couple great items that I found here in this video at the bins. I think you just treat it like a regular thrift store. You know, you go in there for 2 rotations and then you bounce. You don't sit there all day because then you're going to start picking up junk. Thank you for watching.